Oh my gosh, y'all. This is like my 5th time trying to make this video. Like, the devil do not want me to win. Okay, so how did I feel when I found out I was pregnant? How do I feel now? And my symptoms. Oh my gosh, y'all, so many emotions, so many feelings. Nothing can prepare you for the moment you find out you're pregnant. Hold on. Including the time you decide to drink water. You're still going to have to pee frequently. Yes. Oh my gosh, I miss you guys. How have you guys' day been? How was your morning, night, whatever time you're watching this video? How have you guys been doing? Are you allowing God to use you in any way, in every way possible? If so, comment below your day and how you want God to use you today. Yeah, I just put that out there. Okay, so how did I find out how did I feel when I found out that I was pregnant? Y'all don't know why I'm being so goofy, because I don't record this thing like 10 times. And okay, so this is how I feel for the 15th million times to myself. Thank God. I just pray this video gets to you guys. This is how I feel. When I found out I was pregnant, and see, I don't record this so many times and I still get choked up. When I found out I was pregnant, my feelings and emotions, I think it was immediately about God. Y'all, man, this journey has been so beautiful. Like, God has revealed so much, so many things about myself to myself, including my strengths, my weaknesses, my challenges, who's for me, who is not for me, the things that I'm into, the things that I'm not into, how to cut off negative energy, how to invite positive energy. Like, I have really enjoyed, I guess I enjoyed the moment of trying to conceive so much that when I found out I was pregnant, it was almost like don't leave. Like, it's like when I found out that I was pregnant, it's almost like I was like a bird flying, a little baby bird flying from the nest. Like, it was freedom from the worries, the doubt, any type of discouragement, about becoming a mom, all of those things. But it was like, okay, God, but I pray, I still wanted to have that bond that was keeping me close to God during the time that I was trying to conceive. Bam, there you go. That's how I explain it. To some, you guys may be like, oh my gosh, that's so selfish and da-da-da-da-da and this and that. But it's like, no, it's not. What's selfish is finding out you're pregnant, and to me, and because I really just realized this, but finding out you're pregnant, and what I did not want to do, I remember I was trying to conceive, and every time I said my prayer, one of my prayers was to God, and my promises was to God, that if He blessed me with my child, my focus would not leave Him. That was one of my prayers. One of my prayers was, God, I want this so bad, and I pray that because I want this so bad, that when you give me our child, I do not leave you. I do not forsake you. I do not take advantage of this time, of this journey. And so I think with that prayer, He allowed me to find out one of the greatest news ever, the best news ever. He gave me the best Christmas gift of all Christmas gifts ever, and I was still able to make it about Him. And I think that was just so beautiful. And that's how it was when I first found out. I literally took the first test, okay, and you know, I said a quick prayer. And when I took the second test, it was like 3:30 in the morning. I couldn't go back to sleep. I literally talked to God for a very long time. And then I started talking to my baby. And I put my hand over my stomach, and my lower stomach, and I started talking to my baby, and I was able to fall asleep. And then you guys kind of got that reaction, like, you know, once that was over with, you guys got like the reaction for like, oh my gosh, I'm pregnant! Oh my gosh, I have a baby! It says yes, it says yes. Like, you guys was able to get that. So, and that's how I felt. I really felt like very shocked, like, okay, y'all, all right, let me kind of like take this in, like, I am pregnant. Like, mommy, little baby, I love you so much. Yeah. So, like, just ecstatic, overly joyed. Like, this is not enough to show my excitement and my joy towards my little bundle of joy. It's just not. This does it no justice. But yeah, that first moment when I found out, it was like, thank you, Jesus. Oh my gosh, this looks like I'm pregnant, but I immediately still had that time. And even now, when I wake up in the morning, I try to thank God first, and then, you know, I thank Him for my family and all of those things. And I just feel like what God prepared me for during that moment of trying to conceive through Him, when it comes to anything in my life, whether it's with my marriage, whether it's with my career, my children, any type of situation, I want to handle it. I want to use the same tools, resources, and method that I use trying to conceive. I want to use similar, if not the same method towards those things too, because I really just had to let go and let God. After I did everything that I could possibly do, God came in right in. Y'all, He came in like 2 weeks later, not even. You know, once I did everything I could do, and it was no more that I could do but force the situation, He came in like 2 weeks. You get what I'm saying? Like, it was just November that the doctors told me my HCG test results came back good. My tubes were not blocked, and he do not think that I have PCOS. So far, I look like a misdiagnosed. 2 weeks later, you know, I ovulated, all of those things. That test came back good, showed that I ovulated, and then I was pregnant. You know, I conceived. So during this moment of time, I am still in the process. I'm still in that mindset of thanking Him and just so in love with God for blessing me with such an amazing gift. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Like I said, this was a prayer of mine. My prayer was, Lord, please do not let me worship my child. You get what I'm saying? I wanted it so bad that I just wanted to make sure that, because I wanted it so bad, that when I got him or her, or it could be twins or more, when I got them, that I did not that I didn't become obsessed with my child. And so I am still just in that stage of like just thanking God for him. And of course, like, I talk to my belly, I talk to my baby. Of course, I be like, oh, I'm pregnant. You know, I do all those things. Like, me and my husband, we talk about, you know, the baby and what we need to do, and like all of those things and all of those great things. But personally, you know, I still have, I know I have more time with God and thanking Him and allowing Him to prepare me furthermore for motherhood, than just like being so amazed and in love with the simple fact that I'm pregnant. Okay, so I hope you guys understand that. So now let's talk about symptoms. Now, when it comes down to my symptoms, I haven't really had much symptoms. I can say all last month, it seemed like I had not only frequent urination, because I was also drinking water. So I really thought the reason why, like, when I go to the bathroom, literally when I pull my pants down, it just comes. Like, it's like, psh. And I remember saying, oh my gosh, like, just hold on a minute. You know, sometimes it takes a little minute before you actually pee, but no. All last month during ovulation, like, I remember all that time, like, when I had to go, I had to go. And again, I thought it was because of the water, but it's like that now. If I have to use the bathroom and I try to hold it, I tend to cramp. So my uterus, like, it does not hold anything. And now, speaking of cramping, I cramp if I have to go to the restroom, whether I try to hold it or not, I cramp a little bit. Like constipation, I haven't had any constipation, but if I do have to do number 2, my stomach will start cramping. And like right after I eat, so this is what I've learned. I learned that your digestive system, while you're pregnant, you have you have a slow digestive system because your body is trying to take all the nutrients out to provide to give the fetus. So yeah. So with that being said, if I eat too fast or depending on what I eat, I will cramp. And it's like not no long cramps, it's just a really short cramp. Even when I have to go to the bathroom or anything, it's just, I'm not like cramping continuously. It's nothing alarming. It's just like a little cramp. So that's that. So cramping, frequent urination, for maybe about 2 or 3 days, actually like a couple of days ago. So for 2 or 3 days, my nipples were sore, not like the areolas or not really my breast, just the nipples itself was a little tender and sore. If I laid down, or if I like was walking down the stairs, or if I like pressed up against them or anything like that, I noticed that they were a little tender, a little sore. And then my breast was a little full, like they were a little heavy. Nothing too drastic. So guys, I really haven't had any like major symptoms, like no headaches, no nausea, nothing like that. And then you guys know, when I found out I was pregnant, I had something of a little cold, but not really. It was just that my throat was bothering me, and then I was congested, just a tad bit of mucus, nothing alarming. Again, it only lasted maybe about 4 or 5 days. So that's about it, y'all. Those are my symptoms from weeks 1 to 5, because yeah, from weeks 1 to 4, that was the frequent urination. And even, I'm gonna be honest, like from 4 and 5 DPO, I had cramping on my right side, and then 7 DPO, I had cramping, and I'm guessing that was like the tube, like I guess the egg traveling through my tubes. I remember that. And then I remember that feeling. And then 7 DPO, I had like some twinges and stuff like that in my lower uterus. So that was about it. That's how I felt when I found out that I was pregnant, and I still feel that way. My bad, I had a call coming in. So that's how I felt when I found out I was pregnant, and that's how and those are my symptoms. So that's how I felt when I found out I was pregnant, and those are my symptoms. Guys, I got so many videos coming up. When I say so many, at least 5 videos coming up. And so in each video I may mention that I have so many videos coming up. But I am sitting outside of Walmart, so that's why you see me like looking all over the place and trying to watch out for my surroundings. And I have to go to Target. What's that Target? Oh, Pregnancy Brain. Yeah, I be forgetting stuff, for real. I had to go to Target for something, and then I need to go to the mall because I want to go in Motherhood. In Motherhood, they have like the creams and stuff like that. And so I'll talk to you guys about that when I get there. But let me let y'all go. I love you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed this video. I apologize that I probably talked a lot faster than usual, but like I said, I'm sitting in the parking lot, and I really had to get this video out, and so I can continue to make the other videos. And y'all, I am pregnant. I am so happy. I am ecstatic, and I'm even more so happy once I go to my first. I haven't even been to my first ultrasound, so I think like once I go to my first ultrasound and really see that little tinker baby, that little twinkle baby, I'm just gonna be like But anyways, I love you guys, and I pray you guys, what was that? I love you guys. I love you guys, and I pray you guys have a beautiful day. And if you put God first, and whatever it is you want, and whatever it is you do, when he do bless you with it, whether it's a house, a car, no matter what it is, I promise you guys to get the same feeling. You will be thanking him so much that it's really not the blessing. You're not going to think the blessing right then and there. Your focus is going to be on God it's nothing forced. I'm not forcing myself to focus on him or forcing myself to, but it's just like, oh my gosh, yeah. But it's just one of those things where you have to literally go through it, or you have had to go through it to understand, and all of those great things. And it's like, yeah. But I love you guys, and I will talk to you guys later.